What's up? This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible today and Non-Fungible tomorrow. So today's project needs no introduction, and I'm sure that most of you heard of this project before. I know that there is something sneaky about the floor price of Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. And by sneaky, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. By sneaky, I'm saying that it's slowly creeping up, and it's very exciting to see why this is happening. Unfortunately, I do not have the liquidity to get into one of these, sneaky vampires, but I just want to provide an update to my viewers to tell them about what is up, okay? So for those of you who do not know, Sneaky Vampire Syndicate is actually a project that was launched in 2021. They have 8,888 Sneaky Vampires, and holding these vampires, you can actually stake them to have different utility, and they have been partnering with different partners in the past. So it is a kind of like a blue chip project, but then the noise kind of died down a little bit because people don't really know how to utilize it. And the reason why I said that the floor price is actually sneaky, because if you look at the past 90 days, right? So for those of you who are new into NFTs and you're curious about what analysis you can do, you can actually go to OpenSea, look at activity, and this actually shows you a very good idea of what happens to the project, right? So you can see in November the price is hovering around 1 to 0.9 Ethereum and 0.6 even, and then slowly it starts to gain some momentum and then it goes back down, and then so these are kind of more like, okay, nothing much is happening. But recently they have started announcing different type of collaborations and then upcoming collections. So you can see, wow, this floor price is slowly creeping up, right? So this is a very sneaky thing that's doing, but it is a good thing for people who currently hold a Sneaky Vampire. Before I begin, for those of you who are watching, remember to like and subscribe. I really need your support to get this channel to more viewers so that more people could get value out of this. And also it encourages me to make these videos every day. It is actually a public holiday, but I'm still doing this. I'm doing my research and to share with you the latest information. For those of you who do not know, since the launch, actually you can actually stake your vampire, and then they have a secondary collection which is bats, right? You can stake them, and then by staking them, you get a daily reward in blood token. So blood token is the ERC20 token, and that is actually bridged to the Polygon. So by claiming these tokens, you could have a gasless, almost gasless transaction, right? And what can you do with these blood tokens? Basically, you could actually join different events by paying an entry price to buy a raffle ticket, and then you could join these raffles, right? So in the past, what happened is that Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, because they have a lot of followers, they are established in the space, they have a lot of whitelist offering, right? So what you can do is that you can use your blood token that you earned by staking your vampires and bats, and then you can get into get tickets, and then you could get into lucky draws for alpha whitelist. So there is a very good utility for this project, and if you're into getting into whitelist, getting into things early, this could be a good project that you might want to get into. And then besides that, you can actually use blood to buy generation 2 NFTs at the discount. What I was trying to say today is that they are actually launching a female vampire called Vampiress in February, so exactly this month. So this month is exactly the reason why the price is going up, right? Generation 1 vampire holders are already guaranteed a generation 2 whitelist, so they can actually mint it, and then the cost could be decreased by using the blood. And what is really exciting is that you can actually mint your vampire as 3D models with blood for Sandbox Wilder World. So for Sandbox, I think it'll be a box model. But box model is kind of like the Lego things that you see. So for Wilder World, my understanding is that Wilder World uses Unreal Engine, so it's gonna be a very nice 3D model. So you can actually stake your vampire, earn blood, and then use it to redeem these 3D models, right? So this is really exciting. I definitely believe that this is a very big plus, because you could showcase a 3D model in your virtual gallery or use it as an avatar. So this is really exciting, and you can actually pixel vamp NFTs minted with blood, so you can use it for webland like World Wide Web 3 and things like that, right? So you can also have pixel vampire. So they're doing a lot behind the scene, and that is why the floor price is slowly creeping up. And to be honest, if I do own enough liquidity, I'll definitely get one of these. I think the art is pretty nice, and I think there's a lot of utility that they're providing in the near future into the metaverse and things like that. And they also have a private label champagne that you could redeem with blood tokens and merchandise drop, and then they can breed after the generation 2 vampires comes out, you can breed. So it is very exciting for Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. And if you look at their website, they do have a roadmap, right? And first of all, they have the Vampiress, and then you have the Pixel Vampire, you have the 3D model, the companions, the Vampiress companion, so it means that they'll have some bats or something like that, and then you have the Blood Pack, which is to be confirmed, and then they have different type of community events that's gonna happen. So I think definitely the floor price of this project is slowly creeping up. So you can see just by yesterday, there were 200 number of sales and the average price is 1.7, right? Now it's 1.55. So if you want to get in, it could be a good time. And if you look at Twitter, right, the reason why I'm so excited about this project is that they're doing a lot of AMA, right? They're doing an AMA with Neo Tokyo, and as you all know, the holders of Neo Tokyos are kind of a bunch of really smart people, people who are very, they're kind of rares, right? You know, one of these Neo Tokyo citizens are very expensive. So they're definitely doing the right thing. And then they also announced that they're going to be on Coinbase NFT when the platform launches. So there are a lot of announcements coming up. They're also doing a whitelist giveaway with Kongz, I believe. So as you can see, this is the Vampiress, and as you all know, in the past few months, there is a rise in female-driven profile picture projects, right? World of Women, you know, crypto chicks and things like that. All the prices went up because, you know, people are saying that, hey, we need to advocate, you know, female creators that you know, have more voice for female avatars in the space. So definitely, I think this is an exciting collection. And not only that, the Vampiress is actually by BAYC, Bored Ape Yacht Club artist Make West here. Okay, so this guy, he is the according to here, is that one of the artists for BAYC. So definitely, it is all well connected. And if you're looking at this, definitely check this out. And right now they're doing a lot of, so as you can see, they have alpha, right? And then they do giveaways, raid parties. These were big projects as well. The whitelist NFTs, Pixelverse, and these are all, you know, highly sought projects. Some of these projects also did a double after the minting. So definitely, for those of you who are new to NFTs, if you want to get alpha, you want to get early access, definitely joining some of these community could help. But the price is not cheap. But right now it's still okay, but the floor price is slowly creeping up. So as you can see from my previous analysis that, you know, sometimes some projects, you know, they just hover around, not doing much, the floor price is going low and low. So these could be right time to buy. And then when they start delivering, you can see how it works. So this is some strategy you could have when you're into NFTs. But as I said, NFTs are very risky. Do everything at your own risk. What if one day the team decided, hey, that's it, we're not doing anything anymore, or the NFT value could go to zero, right? So this is not specific to this project, but it's specific to all other type of projects. So really exciting. And if you look at this, the blood utility, you have auction and raffle system, alpha whitelist, which I talked about, Gen 2 discount, 3D model breeding, merchandise, private label, you know, mint pixel Vamcar. So super exciting. If you want presence in different type of metaverses, or if you want to use a Vamcar for Halloween, right, in different metaverses, this is definitely something that you might look into. And yeah, really exciting. And as you can see, Neo Tokyo, they're trying to get Paris Hilton on board. And actually, to be honest, Paris Hilton is actually following them. You can look at this. Paris Hilton, let's see. Yeah, Paris Hilton is actually following them. So could that mean something? I don't know, probably nothing. So as I said, every NFT involvement is very risky. It could go to zero if the team decides not to deliver or if there's any issues. But I think this one could be a very exciting February for people who are holding Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, as the floor price is slowly sneaking up. So this is your host Non-Fungible TC signing off, and have a great day.